The lab you're going to do today is M&M Isotope Lab, and you're going to have a set of peanut M&Ms and a set of plain M&Ms. Okay, so you're going to pick 3 different colors. So go ahead and pick the first one.
Red.
Red? Okay. So it doesn't matter, just whichever one you pick, make sure you have that color in each bag. Okay? So the plain ones are going to go first. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plain, and we have 1 of the peanut. Okay? Alright, go ahead and pick a different color that's in both bags. Yellow. Okay, go ahead and count the plain, and I'll count the peanut.
3.
Okay, so 3 and 3, and this is for our yellow. Now, remember the colors are going to depend on what you have on your bags, and you have to have that color on both bags, okay, even if it's just one. So for example, here, orange is in both bags. So how many plain do we have? 6 of the plain and 2 of the peanut, right? Okay, once you have your data, now you can do the actual isotope. Now, unlike the isotopes that you did yesterday where you had to move the decimal twice, and you have to do the 0.99985 times your mass, that's part of your problem, right? Here, you're going to actually add up the masses. So 5 times 1, you have 5 grams in this box. Here you have 1 times 2, you have 2 grams. So 5 plus 2, your total mass is how much?
7.
7 grams, very good. So now, how many candies did we use?
5 and 1.
So a total of 6. So now you're going to grab a calculator and you're going to divide 7 divided by 6. Do you have a phone? Go ahead and use your calculator. And you're going to do the same thing to the other ones. So it's 1 what?
1.1.
1.16 AMU. And that is your AMU for the very first color. So now, what this represents is each isotope, let's say this was carbon, you have carbon 12 or carbon 13, carbon 14, so each color represents a different isotope of that same element. And that's what you're figuring out. You're figuring out the mass. Now, once you figure all of these out, I want you to compare them to your neighbors and see if they got somewhat close to what you received, because everyone's going to receive baggies, but is everyone going to have the same amounts? No. Very good. Okay, you see how just the yellow right there, they're different amounts, and the reds right there are different amounts. Okay, so the whole point is, even though everyone has different bags and it's random, you still should be coming up with relatively close AMUs, and that's the whole point. That's what an isotope is. It's an average. Okay, now don't forget, you're going to also answer the questions. Okay, on the lab, isotopes, what happened. You're going to define what an isotope is. Here you're going to figure out what your protons are. Now remember, protons identify your atom, so you're going to count how many protons you have to figure out on the periodic table what this element is. And you're going to answer the rest. Okay? If we have any questions, let me know. Now, before you turn this in, you need to put your name in pen. You need to take a picture of it. You're going to take a picture of the back, and you're going to turn in the lab on Google Class, which you're getting the number for today. Okay? Once you're finished, then you're going to put this in the cubby. And then you're going to review the isotope problems that we did yesterday. This will also go in the cubby. Do not forget to put your name, and do not forget to show your work. Okay, and that's it.